Well, I've been playing video games since I was a kid. And my uncle had like a LAN party of the original Halo with his friends. They were like older, and we got asked to play, and we ended up beating them. And like honestly, ever since then, I fell in love with gaming, and I'm a competitive person in general. So like once I started playing and playing and playing more, and I just liked it. And then I stopped playing after Halo Reach came out, but I wasn't even like traveling or nothing. I was just playing for fun. And then I started staying home with my mom to help take care of my grandma, my great grandma, with all kinds of stuff like walking and all kinds of other stuff I don't want to get into. And it kept me home more, and it kept me out of trouble, to be honest, because a lot of my friends in real life got into like drugs and stuff that I'm glad I didn't get into. And honestly, if it wasn't for gaming, I would have. I'm going to be completely honest. And honestly, I learned a lot from gaming. I learned like basically like I don't know, it just helped me grow and learn. I maybe not have won like a huge tournament yet or anything, but I've been like all over the world, and I'm pretty young. Nobody can really say that. And obviously, my biggest honestly motivation is when I first got into it is just proving everyone wrong and proving myself right, that I know what I'm capable of, and showing myself that I know what I'm capable of. We definitely need to work on that as a team, because like there's always one of us sometimes being late or not getting on, and you can't like lead by example and stuff. But like you can't tell someone to get on if you don't get on one day. This is not like this is ignorant. And we basically just need to practice so much to a point together to where it just like comes like regular. It just like happens. Like we don't even have to say most of it. And myself, at least with training, besides my epilepsy, I definitely need to like work out and get healthier for myself, because I have epilepsy, so I can play longer and all that stuff. And I also need to go like hard in everything I play in Call of Duty wise. Even if I'm watching or anything, I need to always be taking something out of what I'm doing instead of wasting time. I was on medicine for a while, but I'm finally prescribed this medicine called Keppra, and it's actually not that bad. It's just I have to get used to taking it and taking it on the right time. And when I came over here, it's been a little hard, but I didn't have a seizure and I haven't slept, so I mean I know there's not nobody else with epilepsy playing the game, especially at this level, or placed the level that I placed, and nobody even understands what it's like. Like you have epilepsy and you're trying to be a professional gamer, like. That's honestly hilarious, and I'm the person with it. Yeah, last year we placed 7th, and we choked a 5-2 lead to Optic in Atlanta. It was when I was on Panda. I don't know if anyone's heard about that, but you've probably seen it. And actually, after the match, because I didn't sleep for like a whole day, I went back to my room, and next thing you know, I woke up in the ambulance. And as I woke up in the ambulance, my whole shoulder is still like ripped apart, like I tore muscles or something. I gotta get surgery done. And I was talking to my mom, and the next day we were leaving for Paris, and the doctors weren't trying to let me leave, and I was like, after all that happened, I was like, is it even worth it anymore? I just like choked a huge lead, but I was in such a good position at the time. We were in the league spot. We just had 2 events to go. We had to go to Paris, and they got my owner, Ben, worked some magic with the doctor, and my doctor was cool. He follows me on Twitter. He got me painkillers and the medicine that I'm still taking now, which is like the best seizure medicine before, because I stopped taking my medicine because it was like messing with my head so much. And this medicine still does that a little bit, but it's not like the old ones. Like sometimes it will mess with my head, make me tired, or like not think completely straight. Ever since Halo Reach came out, it like broke my heart, and then I stopped playing games for like a year or two. And my friends got me to play Modern Warfare 3, and I sucked, but I just kept playing, and like I would play here and there, and then like eventually I went to one local around me. It's called NJ Halo, NJ Rod or whatever, and I played against people that were top players at the time, and we got second, barely lost to him, and like I went there with an 11-year-old kid, like a pickup team. And to be honest, like right there and then, I was like, I could actually like do this myself, because honestly, in my opinion, that's what I feel like I bring to the table the most, is like it's like some like a leadership and like a smartness to a team, like a discipline. I feel like I need to work on that more. Maybe it's the medicine or something, but like this year compared to last year, I used to be way more about it and like way more on people's asses and way more annoying than I am this year. Maybe it's because I got picked up on the team and I wasn't like the one that formed it like last year in my other teams. Like I'm just starting to get more comfortable. We're all starting to get more comfortable with each other, and it's just gonna make us get better, because like you can't get better without trusting or talking about stuff openly and admitting what you did wrong. And that's what everyone's starting to do, that we didn't do at Atlanta, but we started doing after Atlanta, and we're doing really good here. But now, like when we come to these events, we weren't the only team that complained about it, but like at Atlanta, the reason we were losing sometimes, besides us not playing together, was miscommunications or not hearing each other, yada, 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 because sometimes we get like too into the moment and say stuff that's not important to the game or like repeat something and it'll mess up everyone else's communication flow. And next thing you know, we get flanked or something because someone's not watching something they're supposed to because someone's repeating like something that's not even important 3 times and saying it loud because they're all like hype and all that stuff. And I feel like we're working on like, we know when to get hype and when not to, but like still this event today, it wasn't communication like actually us not saying it because that's what it was last time. It was honestly like the headsets. Honestly, that's what it seemed like today. We're not the only team that complained. I think everyone here that played, and even the pro players complained. I definitely think our open bracket, well, obviously anybody that plays COD, like in the amateur community, knows that our open bracket was stacked compared to like everyone else's. We had like at least 5 of the quote-unquote top 3 or 4 teams in ours, or like even like okay teams. Like we were in the bracket and like we beat Ghost and like we knew we could do that, but like you know how it is. People like think we suck and yada yada because we just formed like sort of. We're just getting better and better and better. And we just pull upsets like that, and then we go play a team that's like, I guess not supposed to be better than us, and we're like playing with less intensity and less passion and like less together. And I don't know what it is. Like we just try to go into superhero mode sometimes, and it's against a good team or even like that's why we lost. I forget their team name, but it's Nox and Cells and Swirly in Evasion because we got like cocky and we had such a lead that we started feeding them, and then we set them up and they capitalized off our mistakes, and then next thing you know, we lost, and we feel like we won the games on it, and it's just like, what the heck happened? And I've been treating nothing like family. It's the best org I've ever been on, and like they're making us come together, and it's just gonna be nothing but, we're just not gonna do nothing but get better. To be honest, at this point, our ceiling is so high, it's just up to us. We have everything that, like, Midnight will give us everything. We just gotta win.